Dun 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 dun. It's time for Tank's vlog for the day in sports, May 10th, 2017. The wrap up. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Failed to the Caps, they have choked again. All they can do is win the President's Trophy. Once the playoffs come, they shrivel and disappear because it's never gonna be their year. Da na 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 na. They can't win in the playoffs, save their lives. When the Penguins arrive, they say bye-bye. They can't win and they'll never win the cup. They'll raise another banner for the President's Trophy because the Capitals can win. Because they just choke. Alex Ovechkin is a big fat joke. The Capitals gone down again and they're gonna lose again. They will never win the Stanley Cup, that's for sure. It's nothing but failure for Washington. The Capitals have gone down in flames once again. Yes, that's right. Today my diet is paper free. You know, it's easy to predict when something happens time and time again. It's like predicting the sun's going to rise in the east and set in the west. The Capitals will have a strong regular season, and then they'll fade in the playoffs. Sunrise, sunset, gesund, gesund. You know, it's just, how can a team this talented? We're talking one of the top players in the NHL, Alex Ovechkin. He's won the Hart Trophy several times, scoring titles. Definitely one of the best European players, the best Russian ever to play in the NHL. I mean, he's been as good as advertised, but the playoffs, it's like, where are you? And I don't care how many goals or points he has. What has Alex Ovechkin ever done to carry his team? They've won the President's Trophy 3 times. 3 times in Alex Ovechkin's career. And they have never been to the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, forget about the Stanley Cup Finals. They've never been to the Eastern Conference Finals. How bad is that? That they can't get past the second round. I mean, it's just year after year they've blown 3-1 leads. They remember when they lost as a 1 seed to the 8 seed Canadiens? It's just incredible. And the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Pittsburgh Penguins eat their lunch every time. 9 out of 10 times in playoff matchups, the Penguins have twice rallied from 3-1 deficits. And the Capitals, how many times have they won a Game 7? Maybe once out of... Very rarely have they won Game 7s. And they've had so many Game 7s at home. It's like, what does this team have to do? It's amazing. It's just totally amazing. They made to the Stanley Cup Finals once. They had that good run, 1998. But then they get swept by the Red Wings. The years of the Oli the goalie, Olaf Kolzig. And they haven't been back since. They haven't even been back to the conference finals. Heck, even the Arizona Coyotes have been to the conference finals in recent years. And the Capitals can't. Explain that to me. Meanwhile, the Western Conference also had a Game 7, and that was a thriller. Ducks, Oilers, great series throughout, teams rallying, overtime games, and the finale was just as good. The Ducks held on to win 2-1, and I tell you why the Ducks won that game, because they're a veteran team. This is the game where all that Oiler youth and all caught up to them a little bit. But they played well. Connor McDavid, I mean, people talk about that he didn't have that great a postseason. But I think he had a solid enough postseason. People don't keep in mind, he's only 20. He's only 20. This is the first taste of the playoffs. It's not like Alex Ovechkin, who's been there like 10 times. I mean, talk to me when McDavid failed 10 times. Then I'll start criticizing him. But right now, I think McDavid, I think the future is bright in Edmonton, and I think they'll be back next year. Meanwhile, in the NBA playoffs, the Eastern Patsy Finals was not a good night for Washington, that's for damn sure. Kelly Oubre got serenaded by fans in Boston. You know, stay classy, Boston. I remember one time when Boston fans were the long-suffering fans, the Red Sox fans, they've gone from long-suffering to insufferable. I mean, first off, they had Adam Jones incident last week, and now just stay classy. Stay classy, Boston. Well, as I expected, the Celtics won that game. They won it big, and I think that's a home court series. Wizards can't win in Boston. Boston can't win in Washington. So we'll see the Celtics take that series in 7 games, and then they'll get clobbered by Cleveland. Baseball, that's had a chance to sweep, but nope. Terry Collins, there are some games where you just know Terry Collins is just completely clueless. First off, they're up 6-1 yesterday, and he uses Jeurys Familia. So today, Jeurys Familia, pitching his third game in a row, had nothing. And speaking of Jeurys Familia, every day he morphs more and more to Armando Benitez. I'm going to start calling him Armando Familia. And it's not bad enough that he blew the lead. He completely melted down. He gave him no chance to come back. The Mets actually almost did come back. Wilmer Flores came close to tying the home run, but then you have Kevin Plawecki up. Kevin Plawecki just can't hit. He really can't hit. And then Travis d'Arnaud is always hurt. And then after the game, why didn't you pinch hit Raven Rivera? Well, blah, 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 blah. Terry Collins completely, I mean, there's days where you just wonder if the hamster's turning in the head or what's going on in there. He's a brainiac, and you know that he's just going to find a way to blow the game. And, of course, he's going to blow out every pitcher's arms. You're going to see all the pitchers in the bullpen with in slings, double slings at the end of the year. He's a brainiac on the bench. And he's finding ways to lose every game. Well, till tomorrow. Good day.